Many foreigners these days say they're visiting South Korea for the food. Over time, K-dishes evolved from the traditional Gimbap or Tteok-bokki. Choi Min-jung turns the spotlight to the related gastronomic trends.
What's the first food that pops into your mind when thinking about Korea? Tteok-bokki or Gimbap? Well, these are South Korea's most loved soul food, but you have to know that there is so much more to taste when you visit Korea.
When searching for world-class restaurants, many food lovers consult guidebooks like the famous Michelin Guide. In South Korea, one of the most popular guidebooks is the Blue Ribbon Survey. Based on objective evaluations from both the general public and food critics, restaurants and cafes are given up to 3 ribbons. And the more ribbons, the better the restaurant. One of the other platforms Koreans often use is Mango Plate. It's a location-based restaurant discovery service for people in Korea, similar to Yelp in the US. Fusion Korean dishes are gaining popularity among those who wish to taste high-end Korean cuisine. This restaurant here is famous for its HANSIK OMAKASE course meal, which is the combination of HANSIK, which means Korean food, and OMAKASE, a Japanese dining style where the chef chooses the meal for you. The traditional OMAKASE is based on sushi, but Mango Plate says Korea has begun to see many new types of omakase, using ingredients ranging from Korean beef to gnocchi.
For 2 hours, from the first course until the very end, people can comfortably enjoy food that goes well with alcohol. We change our menu every 3 months based on which ingredients are in season.
The Korean pork tteokgalbi burger is the restaurant's most popular dish.
My favorite is the tteokbokki burger. The cheese and the bread coated with meat juice also gives a smooth texture.
Besides these dishes, the meal also includes a protein dish, a seafood dish, rice, and a traditional Korean dessert.
More and more people are visiting South Korea's most popular tourist destination, Jeju Island, and many of them are here for the food. From black pork barbecue to fresh seafood and citrus fruits, there's so much to enjoy.
We recommend that foreigners visit Jeju Island. Jeju is a great place to visit during spring, summer, autumn, and winter. It would be great for people to enjoy food that's popular each season.
Gosari Yukgaejang is a traditional Jeju dish. Families used to make the dish using an entire pig for events like weddings or national holidays. Everything is done by hand, from making the pork broth to ripping the meat in ferns.
Jeju is particularly well known for gosari, as the island's conditions are ideal for the plant to grow.
How do you like it?
It tastes really good, man.
Really? Is it a familiar taste?
Yeah, it's kind of like the meat soup I get in my country.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes really good.
Would you recommend this to your friends outside?
Absolutely. I mean, what's the name of the restaurant?
Another go-to spot is this cafe that sells top-notch coffee using tangerines grown on Jeju. This cafe has 2 blue ribbons and is run by the winner of the 2016 Korea National Barista Championship.
Our signature coffees are the tangerine cappuccino, iced tangerine latte, and yuzu americano. Our cafe is on a 40-year-old tangerine orchard, and when it's winter, we use Jeju tangerines to make the coffee.
Now that I've had my coffee, I'm full and feeling good. All the food that I've shown you, though, is just the tip of the iceberg. We hope you can see that the cuisine is something you've got to make the most of if you're planning to visit South Korea. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News, Jeju.